Megan.
Hello. Would you like to play rock, paper, scissors? Because I know we're both looking forward to this episode. We're both exhausted. My dog has had vicious diarrhea all day, all over this floor this morning.
Poor Molly. Pour one out for Molly, actually.
The poor dog. Yeah, I play rock, paper, scissors so we can get into this episode.
Let's do it.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
God damn you.
All right, take it away, Allison.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Allie, and this is Meg, and today we are watching House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 6. This episode is called Faceless Men. Meg and I, as previously stated, are very excited to get into this. We will be taking notes. As always, we do have a discussion portion at the end of our videos where we discuss things that happened in the episode, cinematic things that we liked, including the score, the lighting, the sound, cinematography, all that type of stuff. We also discuss some of the changes from the books to the show, of which I know a little bit. We often argue about maps because neither of us knows where the fuck anything is, which is very funny. And then we end up sitting in front of a map for 20 minutes going, I think they're in Rook's Rest. Like, it's just not knowing where anything is. We do also post these episodes on Patreon unedited, so if there's something in this final edit that you didn't see that you wanted to see, you can check out our Patreon for that. The link for that is going to be in the video description of this video. It's also on our channel bio as well. It is behind our $3 paywall, but all the information that you need is going to be over on our Patreon, which you can head over there. Currently at this time, we are posting Night of the Seven Kingdoms over on that Patreon, and we are 2 episodes ahead of whatever the YouTube upload is. Was there anything else?
Yeah, because you already talked about the book. It's possible spoilers because you know things.
Yeah, possible spoilers in this video because I do know, like, the fates of, like, all the major characters per the wiki and, like, per the book. I've not read the book, but I am familiar with the wiki. I will say, too, because Comic-Con just happened this past week, I actually do know pretty much everything that happens in this video, in this episode. If the leaks are true, there's been about 8,000 leaks circulating on Twitter, and I just did not know what day it was and happened to see a shit ton of them. Was like, well, I know all these now. So unfortunately, I do know some of the stuff potentially that could happen in this, but I tried to stay away from what was on there. But I have seen stuff, so if I don't appear super surprised, that is probably why, because I read about it 45 minutes ago on Twitter without meaning to. But without any further ado, I do think we are ready to get into this one. Right, Meg?
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Ooh, pretty.
I want to go to there.
Are these Kristen's men?
Mm-hmm.
Tully's been here. We found one of their cubs. But something strange has happened there.
Something strange.
Yeah, what'd that mean? Oh.
Oh. Oh, they've been dead a while.
Are they pretending to
Who
be
killed
dead?
them?
I don't...
You found no sign
that
of
guy
their
has
foe.
a sword in his back.
That's fair enough.
So I don't know. I don't know about that.
On your guard!
See? I told you they're not dead! I told you!
No way!
I'll tell you what, that woke me the fuck up. Whew! Yeah, the way that one of them fell, I was like, I don't think they're dead.
Do you think they laid among dead men, though? Like, to kind of...
I do.
That was clever.
You're not gonna... Oh, God. You're not gonna
That was
investigate
nasty.
everybody once you find one dead guy, right?
That's crazy smart.
Kristen... Damn.
That's nasty. Like, I always knew, like, a mace was really nasty work, but seeing it's so different.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm glad Gwaine went home.
We like the way! We like the way!
The Hightower motto.
Are those all their other rivermen?
Yep. Oh, look at them! Coming through the mist, surrounded them? That was sick. That was Battle of the Bastards type shit.
This was not the battle.
I can't wait for Kristen to die.
Who are they? Her death. Kristen Cole! Traitor! Usurper! Come forth to hear your fate. I told them I build a sept out of traitors' bones. I don't have near enough bones yet. What better weight is I than bleeding hand?
What has he got?
Oh, that's what Alicent gave him.
Oh, their favor.
One of me against the two of you.
Right.
He got the Jace special.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh! Oh, I'm so happy.
Her name is Allie.
Even better.
They call her Black Allie is her name.
Oh, ding dong, the witch is dead.
I think her name is Alysanne. It's Alyssanne. I think that's her name.
Oh.
But they call her Black Allie. That's all I know. Yeah, you and I knew he was dying soon.
Oh yeah. Doesn't make it any less sweet.
Nope, that is very similar to how he dies in the book, though. He is shot down by arrows while calling for... He's like, come fight me one-on-one, and they're like, nah, just fucking kill that guy. Oh, they found her!
Oh.
Okay.
Total count of 5 and 20 of the city watch now slain in the name of King Darren. Lord Ormond mocks us in our own city. We must do what we should have done in the first, burn the villains out.
Then Ormond gets what he wants. On a dragon, I presume. A beast well known for its delicacy and precision in battle.
The flame it spews forth can discern with pure magic who is blameless and who is deserving.
He threw a cup at him. That was funny. Just like...
We wait but a while longer.
At what cost? Remember the prophecy, your sacred calling, whatever you do in its service is justified. The people would just as happily follow a mule if that same...
My father would have bore it.
Ah, and there we have it.
I will send knives.
So be it. At least I will get to meet the fiend face to face before he dies.
Oh, no, not you. Fanatics still prowl the streets outside our castle gates at Lord Ormond's bidding. That is your charge.
The fuck are the Baratheons?
Your Grace, I am sent to represent House Baratheon in response to your summon.
His queen summons him north, and all of a sudden it occurs to him that he must ride south. I could brand him a traitor and hang you in his stead.
She absolutely could. She's what right. Which is that Ulf? Or not Ulf, I'm sorry, Hugh? Is that Vermithor, maybe? Because Hugh and Ulf were out here.
Market day tomorrow. Do you remember Market Day in King's Landing? Before all of this. Took it all for granted, didn't we?
That will soon be the same again, I imagine.
But we're not the same, are we? What's the point in having a dragon if no one's around to see it? No, I can't say my life has been improved. Can you?
I mean, like, I get where they're coming from, where they're like, it's not what we expected it to be, but also at the same time, nobody forced you to be their chief. Like,
Are you so ungrateful that you insist upon...
Helena is with child.
You flee.
To preserve the babe's life. And Helena's with it.
Still you insist on misjudging me. You must both now be more strictly confined. Your guard is doubled. There'll be no more walks in the Cotswold. If she is known to carry Aegon's heir, I will be forced to do what you fear.
Well, just send us away then to some remote...
Away!
Well, there are others who know.
I believe not. You yourself had no suspicion.
no, she never told her. Gold cloak.
We will be avenged. If it takes 100 years. And this is how you answer. With desertion.
The Queen asked for loyalty, but my children are now penniless. I will not leave them fatherless as well.
You forget what this city was. Before I turn this rabble into an army.
There's a few of them.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, 25 of their men were just killed.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah. I think that's why they're all there, is they're all telling him we're resigning. God damn.
The Triarchy raids have dwindled.
There's more to do?
Are these the people who are like against Rhaenyra? Wait.
He was hunting down members of the Triarchy that had landed ashore and were running rampant.
I would send to Driftmark to shore up their number with good Valyrian men.
So she asks more of me.
Well, you are the hand of the king, dumbass.
Her needs are endless.
Have you not exhausted your anger yet?
When she yet refuses to grant you legitimacy.
And how many years
Yeah.
did it take me
Thank
to do
you,
the same?
Alan. Thank you. Putting gotten all that shit on Rhaenyra. He asked her to do it in one day and she didn't do it. He flipped out on her. Mind you, this is a grown-ass man who's in his 30s, wouldn't legitimize his sons. Tired of your ass, Corlys, and I'm mad because I like Corlys.
Tell her Tyland Lannister survived the gullet. It is making for Rook's Rest.
And if the others realize...
If you wish to dig deeper, Lord Larys, the shovel is free.
Yeah, they're all kind of useless, aren't they?
Yeah.
I believe we can sail before the full moon.
I still feel it would be an error for you to leave Westeros.
Do you think I'm a terrible man?
Megan, I hate to inform you, we've got a situation on our hands. The situation in question is that, yet again, I've run out of ink in my pen.
In any one of us, a venture, much to admire and much to be deplored.
Are those dragons
that's
on the
right.
horizon?
Yeah, because they were supposed to go to the Vale, remember?
Oh, it's Bela and Adam, right?
Yeah.
I'm in your debt.
So I'm apparently in yours. I need to find my dragon. She would not have left me willingly.
Mend your wounds. Gather your strength.
I need to find a horse.
To ride where? Over the numberless leagues of the Seven Kingdoms?
Rhaegar will come to me.
Every sellsword is combing the woods, hoping to slit your throat in the night. Is it possible that Rhaegar flew away as a way of protecting you? Rhaenyra has 6 dragons to your 1. You'll fall alone.
Hello?
Damn.
I saw Moondancer. My sister's dragon. I thought if I could just see her face.
So you leave your hiding place? Have you forgotten already the doom that hangs over you?
All my life, I have yearned after a dragon. And now I have one, but I have lost everything else. That was your choice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A bed would be more comfortable.
I saw my father today. I was wondering if you would speak to him.
I cannot help him, Alan. I have my own burdens to bear.
No, you should go to bed.
Must get wearisome. Tending to everyone else all the time. Don't you ever want to forget at all? Do what you want.
So Bela and Alan.
Mind you, Jace has been cold for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh.
Wayne!
And so Sir Kristen fights on, and yet you have returned. Do you think me mad, Your Grace? No. Rhaenyra will not burn her own subjects. She is a woman. Squeamish.
Squeamish.
I hate him.
Ormond is so cunty. I love him.
When the usurper's host comes here, we will fight on our terms, on our ground. Great houses cannot but come to our side. Have any yet come?
Get his ass, Wayne.
I've marched a long road, fought and killed, and suffered my comrades to be killed about me. I'm sure you found solace with some of your brothers in arms. Oh, and, mind yourself. Backs against the wall.
It's insinuating that Gwaine is gay.
I have to get through it, and this is your way.
Whoa, he's tall!
Darren.
Yeah.
He styled you the bloody king.
He should be like 5'6" max. Why is he almost 6 feet tall?
You left me alone with him. You knew he would thrust me forward and devour me from within until there's nothing left. So tell him you won't do it. Then who will protect me then? If he were king, you could cast him down. I will never be king, Uncle, we both know. I'm second in line. I should return to Old Town and prepare to pick up the pieces. Don't leave me again.
Oh.
When you were in King's Landing, did you see my mother?
Oh.
You have taken nothing since yesterday and said little more.
Arya knew of our plan, but she said nothing of Jaehaera. Was she truly stolen away to meet us?
Nope.
Forgive me, Helena. The road ahead was fraught with peril. To bring us more.
You lied.
Helena, please.
Please, you must eat.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I've kept your secret. I will keep it still.
You could have killed me too.
So, confirm this for me because I just want to be sure. The tapestry. She was basically saying that that was Aemon's child.
I don't think so. I want to look at it when we finish the episode. I want to look at it again.
Oh, it could have been Harrenhal's castle showing that he's in Harrenhal.
Yeah, to me it looked like Aemond because of the eye, but I need to see it closer. Does she have dragon eggs?
She does.
Okay.
Your ancestor, Rhaena Targaryen, came to Harrenhal after the death of her daughter. Her dragon laid a clutch of eggs before Rhaena herself died, and they have sat here. I'm tired of this desolate existence. And so, I think, are you. You're a Targaryen prince. And your sons will be Targaryen princes.
The Mother House lately enjoyed the protection of the City Watch. One of our girls, only last night, was taken.
We have watched in fears we found gold cloaks murdered among us. And I've heard a great number of them have resigned their posts.
Oh, she cut herself on the chair.
Uh-oh. The chair rejecting her?
She's not being a great queen right now. He is just so, like, big. Oh, this fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it was him that killed people. Who is this guy? Oh. The voice was deeper than I was expecting.
We have no number. We are everywhere. There's a king waiting just outside these walls. And until Daring the Daring takes his rightful place,
Daring the
we will not
Daring,
rest.
that's right.
We're the people of the Seven Kingdoms. We have no sign of sigil. And when you strike us, you only drive more to our cause.
Which way you're fucking... Your prince.
Oh, it's Ulf.
I'm taking the air.
Are you not commanded to stay in the keep under guard?
I'm up that bloody hill for days at a time. Men deserve their simple pleasures. You yourself should understand.
I saw that coming.
Oof.
And or ass shot.
No, literally.
Is he trying to get into Tumbleton to go see his wife? Probably.
Probably.
Common man is, as a rule, of no interest or concern. But you must never trust one who's clawed his way to power.
You should think on it when you choose your hand. Rhaenyra made a rare good choice with Corlys Velaryon.
House Baratheon sends an envoy to treat with the new king.
Oh, they're like filthy and dirty.
Come as an envoy of Lord Boros Baratheon.
Chucking in mud and everything. His worst nightmare.
I most regret presenting ourselves to you in this state. The road was long and filthy. House Baratheon bends the knee to his grace King Daeron Targaryen.
King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the...
No! Stop him! Stop him! These are assassins! Sent for Daeron and you!
Poor Daeron.
Aryan Baratheon has hair of light chestnut.
Right. They really made him pathetic. I love it.
I thought you were dead.
I looked for you. I went home, but you'd gone.
What choice did I have?
Well, girl, you didn't pick a great spot.
Cat, I've done it. I claimed a dragon. We'll have coin now. A fine house, anything you wish. I can take you out of this to safety.
Do you know what may befall a woman alone on that road?
Did something happen?
I needed you here. On the ground.
Just come with me.
I won't forsake my family.
Oh, girl, you're gonna die because they gonna burn that city to the ground.
I will not leave you in peril.
What are you doing? Who are you?
You did well.
I treated you harshly, and for that, I'm sorry. You think me so callous?
I think you'd sacrifice lives to feed your own pride.
Helena. She cannot stay confined. I know where Aemond is. All this time? Only lately. Harrenhal. My riders have searched for Vhagar there half a dozen times.
I did not say I know where Vhagar is.
There are times when Helena sees things, but the things she does see, now and then, they come to pass. She dreams. He is one man on foot and being hunted. If I send swords,
Is she gonna send her?
he will flee again, go to ground, and be lost. But
Oh shit.
Does that make
with someone he trusts.
That's her. No.
She's gonna send Allison.
What?
I cannot leave Helena. I will keep watch over her. Until you return.
I don't want to be alone.
Nor do I.
Why am I here? Was there no other lord that offered for my hand? Was it your own desire to marry me to my brother?
You could have been married to Jace.
Better here with me, I thought, than a man you did not know in a place far away. We still have some small chance at freedom, Helena. But I cannot go unless I know you are sustained. Kick this dog, and it will bite you.
Now, your blades are needed in the city.
Oh, Corlys is sending his men.
Wait, I did not see. I was writing a note.
That's Ormond's guy.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
They're gonna kill Corlys or hold him hostage?
Okay, so I'll come out and say it. All the rumors I saw were true, except for a few.
Go through them. I'm curious.
I knew that Kristen died this episode. I had heard that he died, and then it wasn't until earlier today that I heard that he died because Black Allie killed him. I had heard that Alicent and Helena were found and that Rhaenyra was very angry that they had been found in the walls. I heard that there was one scene with Aegon, and it was just them burying the body, but I didn't know what the context was, so I knew Aegon appeared in this. I knew that Rhaena had some scenes with Jane Eyre, and that Jane Eyre kind of bopped her. I knew that Baela and Alan kissed. I knew Gwaine returned to Tumbleton and that Darren begged him not to leave again. I knew that Alice would kiss Aemond. I knew that Daemon would pose as a gold cloak. That was kind of in the trailer though, so I don't really know about that. I actually had forgotten about it until the scene happened. I knew the Baratheon envoy was assassins that came for Darren and Ormond. I totally forgot about it until that moment that I was like, why is Gwaine looking at them? And I was like, oh, he's looking at them weird because they're assassins. Got it. I actually had heard that the guy at the end, Brasso from Andor, showed up and attacked somebody, but I actually thought he attacked Hugh, not Corlys.
Oh.
Because I that would make more sense to me because Hugh was in Tumbleton trying to get his wife to leave. So I was like, oh, in my head, I was like, oh, he's gonna go after Hugh. And then when Corlys was there, I was like, oh, cool, we're gonna end with like back in Tumbleton. And then nope. I did see something that people were like, people exaggerated how things happened. And that has happened before with spoilers for this show, where I remember one of the spoilers had basically said that, like, oh, when Rhaenyra got her period, they were basically saying that, like, she gets her period while she's on the Iron Throne, and it's like this whole thing. And that completely did not happen the way people were talking about it happening. And in this, people had said something about how upset Rhaenyra had gotten. I was like, I mean, she was understandably upset that Alicent tried to escape, but I don't think she was like off her rocker or anything. And I'm trying to remember what the other thing was. There was something else that people had like, oh, Kristen's death. They said that Kristen's death was like kind of unceremonious, but like that's how he dies in the books. And it kind of is fitting that he's this knight that like thinks he deserves this great ending, and he gets shot from like 100 yards away, and he doesn't even realize he's dead until the second bolt hits him. I literally said it, he got the Jace special.
Crazy, by the way.
By the way. Crazy ass comment, by the way. So like people have a tendency to like over exaggerate with this show. So I always try to come into it with a grain of salt, with like, okay, this is what the internet thought it was going to be, and like I don't care what like some Reddit chud thinks about this show. I'm going to try and form my own opinions on it, but yeah.
I gotta ask. So you said you saw this on Twitter. Were they multiple posts where you kept searching, or was it one big one with the spoilers and you clicked on the article?
No, it was one big one with a bunch of screenshots with text on it that I saw and was like, well, I've viewed this now. My eyeballs have scanned everything inadvertently, and now I know all this shit.
I was like, did you see one thing and kept deep diving?
No. I will say though, there were things that people said would happen in this episode that didn't, but I almost am afraid to bring them up because
just in case for like the next episode or something.
Yeah, just in case it was someone who saw, because like the problem was Comic-Con happened this weekend, and all the people at Comic-Con I guess got to see the episode early, and then they immediately went and posted it online, like all the big plot points that happened. So there were other people that were saying, oh well, this happened, and I was looking for it in this episode, and the thing they're talking about, the character did not even appear in this episode. So I was like,
right, okay.
So then I was like, maybe it's another episode or something, and then I don't know. So it could just be there was misinformation going around where like people were spreading fake rumors about things that happened, and then it was getting conflated. Or maybe it truly is somebody saw another episode, they saw episode 7 or episode 8, and we're talking about spoilers. But the one that I saw in particular, I was like, that doesn't make any sense in this episode. And so I was kind of looking for it to see if it happened, and it didn't the character did not even show up. So I was like, okay. Sir Kristen's dead.
Yes, I love to win.
Praise be to the stranger. I thought his death was funny. It was exactly what I wanted it to be.
Because people, I understand that people are like, I wanted something big and of it, like you were like talking about, but it was really fitting.
I mean, he died how he did in the books. Like, he calls Oscar Tully and Roddy the Ruin forward and basically is like trying to like 1v1 them, and someone just is like, guards, kill that man. Guards, shoot that guy. Like, and honestly,
shut this man up.
For a guy like Kristen, who is so not a hero, it's the ending he deserves. And now I will say this. We had a lot of Kristen Cole defenders in our last comment section. Let me put this out there. This is not a Kristen Cole safe space. We don't fuck with Kristen Cole, and we haven't since season 1. I do like his character in that I think he is a complex character, and I think that there are intricacies to him. However, I am rooting for his downfall actively and always. I hope he burns in hell. So, like, not a Kristen Cole safe space, okay? Like, we are Team Black on this channel, okay?
When I saw him in season 1, I was like, oh, he's really cute.
Uh-huh.
All of his stuff, and then after...
When he became like an incel.
Yeah. Just after the whole thing with like Rhaenyra, of course they split, and then, you know, adults and all of his thing, and I'm like, oh wow, he sucks.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
Yeah. Do you think he would have been different though if Rhaenyra and him maybe worked out a little bit differently?
Yeah, if he became her baby daddy, he like Harwin Strong was, he would have been fine. But he was jealous and petty, and he became cruel and vindictive because of it, and started fucking around with Alicent because she was also cruel and vindictive, because they both were jealous of Rhaenyra. Because Rhaenyra had the freedom that they thought to live the life that they themselves would have picked. Where like Alicent says it, I think in season 2, where like Rhaenyra got to choose the life that she lived, which like kind of, but also not, because her child's true parentage has to remain a secret because she had children out of wedlock. And even though it is a secret that everybody knows, like I think the one interesting thing about this show that they do quite well is they are very good at making characters have flawed logic. And that's, I think, something that a lot of young writers fall into, like as a pitfall, where it's something called the Mary Sue character, right? I'm sure, Meg, you are familiar with the Mary Sue.
Yeah.
So like the Mary Sue character, for anybody who's watching who has never heard that terminology before, I'm sure most of you have. A Mary Sue is a character who is like overly perfect. It's a character who never makes any mistakes, always says the right thing, always does the right thing. And it's a pitfall that a lot of young writers fall into, where they are afraid to allow their characters, specifically their main characters, to make mistakes. A lot of time female characters fall into that Mary Sue category because women are so complex, but are also so polarizing in the way that, like, God forbid a woman does something a man does. God forbid Rhaenyra fuck around. But God, if Kristen does it, he's a goat, right? It's the same thing. If a woman sleeps with 10 men, she's a whore. If a guy sleeps with 10 if a guy sleeps with 10 men, if a guy sleeps with 10 women, he's a king. You know, it's that kind of mindset of like women are inadvertently judged for things that men are not judged for, just simply because of the fact that we are women. And I think that one thing that this show does very well is like it's so clear that their characters make mistakes. And I sat here and went, well, Rhaenyra just made 30 mistakes, and I sat and watched Kristen go and make 30 mistakes, and I sat and watched Ormond make a bunch of mistakes. And I think that's what makes this show interesting from a writing perspective, is that they are definitely not afraid to let their characters make mistakes, and I think that is a good thing. And one thing that I also like is that they are not afraid to give their characters flaws. Now, some of that does come from George R.R. Martin's writing, and some of it comes from Ryan Condal's own imagination, because this story and the actual Fire and Blood book are not the same, but there are elements that are similar. And I like that Alicent is so flawed in thinking that everything she does is right and everything she does is perfect. She goes, I can admit that I've made mistakes, but then when someone else makes a similar mistake, she judges them so harshly for it. And I love that Kristen went like, I was in love with Princess Rhaenyra and I was kissing her and I would have had sex with her out of wedlock. But the moment she turned me down and started fucking another knight, she's a whore and a bitch and a blah and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So it's
because he didn't want to be like, because Kristen turned against her because, one, he was not supposed to be, he was supposed to be, why do I forget words as soon as I know them, and then as soon as I'm about to say them, it's like, gone.
Chaste and
chaste?
stuff.
Yeah.
Chaste.
I've heard it both ways. I don't know.
I always said chaste.
I always heard chaste.
You're from the Midwest. Touring.
Hey, listen, my coworker, she's from Maryland, and she said tour the other day.
Yeah, tour is correct.
No, she said it like tour. Correct. Oh, that's what I mean. She said tour.
Well, she's wrong. You are not correct.
Just saying.
Do you want the house tour? Now, Megan, you know that that's not correct.
You know what's so funny is that I actually do sing it like house tour. I do sing it that way.
I know, because it's the correct way to say that word. Now we're on a tangent. Now we're talking about the word tour again. It's going to ruin the tour, Megan.
Ruin the tour. It's going to ruin House of the Dragon. There's another word I want to use for this.
I mean, Kristen was supposed to swear a vow of chastity. That's what you do when you take... Chastity. Yeah. I mean, you were close with chaste, but like with swearing the white, with taking the white, with becoming part of the Kingsguard, you swear to sire no children, to take no lands. Like that is something that you swear to do. I guess Kristen technically does that, but he still was fucking the queen.
He was. He went from Rhaenyra and he was like, I can't do that. Like, I'm supposed to be this way, blah, blah, but you just want me to be like your lover. I want more than that. Which, okay, granted, I can't blame somebody for wanting to leave because they don't want to be in that situation.
Right.
Anyways, you should never be the other person in a situation. But yeah, even though Rhaenyra was like, we have an agreement, like all of these things. And yeah, he was just angry. Like you said, he was angry at Rhaenyra.
Mm-hmm.
And Alicent was angry at Rhaenyra, exactly. And then this.
They both blamed her for things that I don't necessarily think were her fault.
She couldn't marry him.
Yeah, Alicent being mad that she had to marry her best friend's father. It's like, yeah, girl, you married my dad. Fuck you. I don't care. That wasn't Rhaenyra's fault. That was Otto Hightower's fault.
It was
But
Otto Hightower's fault.
she blamed Rhaenyra because she saw Rhaenyra hoeing about, having premarital sex or whatever, and was jealous. Because I fully think that if Alicent hadn't been forced to marry when she was like 15, she probably would have been doing the same goddamn shit.
Yeah.
like I know Alicent is of the faith, and I know that it's a little bit different for her, and she has this whole like purity thing, but obviously she doesn't really give a fuck about purity. Not anymore.
Not
she
anymore.
didn't care about
She
it when her
definitely-
sons were fucking around. She didn't care about it when she was fucking Kristen.
She was mad about it with Aegon, wasn't she?
No, I mean, Aegon was going to brothels and like fucking maids and raping people, and she basically just cared that he made them look bad.
Yeah. She didn't care about like the morality of it.
No.
Yeah.
Because she's not actually pious. She's just hiding behind it.
Oh man. What did you think of this episode though?
It wasn't my favorite in terms of like, I didn't feel like particularly engaged. I did feel like it was quite long, but there were some scenes that I really enjoyed. I liked Kristen dying. The ambush in the beginning was pretty interesting. I liked the ambush. I thought that was fun. I honestly, the scene with the assassins going after Darren and Ormond kind of made me laugh. Like, it was kind of comical of like Ormond having like sensory autism overload because of the smells, and Gwaine is like, motherfucker, these are assassins. Like, there's something kind of comical about that, which I enjoyed. But apart from that, like, I think there was some really interesting choices that characters made that like I don't necessarily understand, but like,
pray tell.
Now, why the fuck did Rhaenyra send Alicent after? What the fuck is Alicent gonna do against Aemond?
I guess the thing is, she can't. I feel like she would kill him. I feel like she would, considering the situation she's in right now. But she's not trained.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Has Alicent ever killed anybody before that we know of? Like, with her own hands? She attacked Rhaenyra with a knife once.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think she's ever killed anybody. Like, Rhaenyra at least killed Otto Hightower, so she's at least killed one person that we know of.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I
don't think Alicent has.
I don't think so, but I know she's sending her there to get his guard down, but it's a thought. But I don't know how well thought out it is.
I don't think it is, because here's what's gonna happen. Alicent's gonna show up and Aemond is gonna be like, what are you doing here? Weren't you being held captive? And, oh, I escaped. How did you escape the Red Keep with their 6 fucking dragons?
Where's Helena?
Yeah, where's Helena? Where's Jaehaera? Like, where's Aegon, who wasn't dead when Aemond left?
Guards are also with Alicent right now.
Yeah, well, because what I'm trying to understand is the ploy that, like, Alicent walks into Harrenhal and then they're not paying attention to the guards coming in? Is that what the intent is? Or is the intent for them to make sure she returns and, like, to make sure that's where she goes?
I think it's the latter.
I don't know. It's not a smart move. It's not.
Well, it might end up with Alicent dead.
Well, spoilers. Never mind. Never mind. Keep it to myself.
You're so sad about that.
Well, it's like, I want to tell you things, but I don't want to ruin the story for you.
Thank you.
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
I respect you.
Thank you.
Okay. So, hey, Allie, how about you finish the sentence you were gonna say before you start saying the next one? Got it. Good. So, here's my thought process. I'm interested in the fact that Daemon killed Ormond's guy. Now, in the last episode when we saw him, I had said, I've seen his face before, I don't know where I've seen him before. When I was editing, I realized that guy was one of the Hightower guards that we saw in the first episode of the season before the Battle of the Gullet, remember when Alicent and Helena went up and basically told them like Rhaenyra is going to take Queen's Landing and
Yes.
I keep saying Queen's Landing is going to take King's Landing and you guys are going to stand down. There was
I do.
this shot on a high tower soldier. It was this guy. So he went from being a guard in the keep to then he was in the city and is an assassin. So he was in the Red Keep for who knows how long before Rhaenyra took over. Now, I'll say, because he's dead now, as far as we know. We didn't see the body fall, but we did see Daemon stab him. Kind of hard to survive that. There were people saying that there was a character from the books called Sir Perkin the Flea. That is who people thought he was playing. I don't know a ton about Sir Perkin the Flea. He might have been that character, but I actually don't know what he's credited as. But I also said something about this in a previous episode when all of the gold cloaks were killed. I mentioned something called the Faceless Men, which is the title of this episode. The Faceless Men are an organization from Braavos of assassins that Arya Stark became a part of. And basically, they are assassins who can change their face and change their physical appearance into people.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're super awesome. That is such a cool subplot in the books that they like don't talk about the fact like so basically the Faceless Men, when they kill people, they cut off their face and they put it in a place called the Hall of Faces. They put it on like a little mannequin and they put the bloody face there, and then they can just take faces, and the moment that it touches their skin, they like grow the hair, they get taller, they get shorter. There's a scene in a later season of Thrones where Arya is going through faces and she has like a briefcase with like different faces in it. It's so cool. It's such a cool subplot. Never comes up in any of the other Thrones projects. So when I saw that this was titled Faceless Men, I was like, oh, was I actually onto something? But then they didn't even mention Faceless Men in this. It's just Faceless Men in the sense of like, yeah, there's a shit ton of assassins in this episode, I guess.
That's a crazy subplot.
It's a crazy ass subplot. It really is.
Now I'm really scared that you implemented this in our campaign.
Don't worry about that.
I don't like this.
Okay, let me see. I want to see if this character is credited as something.
Oh, a name.
Yeah. No, he's not credited as having a name in the show.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. That's so funny. He's like credited, but they're like, can't tell you who he is though. Yeah, so his character does not have a name. So people, like I said, thought he was going to play a character called Sir Perkin the Flea, but I don't think he is. Maybe not. Again, if this is a true Faceless Man, though, not convinced he's fully dead. Because the Faceless Men pray to the many-faced god, and that's the name of their god. So like there's the whole context of like the faith of the seven, which is the mother, the maiden, the warrior, the father, the stranger, and the crone. Did I get them all? Who knows? Then there's the old gods, the faith of the old gods, the faith of the new gods, which I think is the faith of the seven. There's the Roilar, which is the Lord of Light. There's a whole character that follows him in Game of Thrones named Melisandre. And then across the sea in Essos, which is where Braavos is, there's the many-faced god, which is who the Faceless Men follow. I'm not going to be surprised if he shows up again, but also if he's dead, and that's fine. I can accept that. I kind of secretly want him to be a Faceless Man, but also no, because that's really, really, really bad if he is. Because they are super cracked out. But yeah, I was interested that they killed him. I was like, oh, I thought he was going to play a bigger role, but I guess not. That's it. I'll stop talking about the Faceless Men now.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
Dude, it's so cool. It's like my favorite plot point from season 6.
It's really cool, but also terrifying.
They also blind Arya for a time, and she's like blind for a whole season, and then they just magically unblind her.
Yeah, I do remember hearing that she was blinded.
That's in season 6. It's when she becomes... Oh, and also the character... She gets trained by a character called the Waif. That's what they call her, because the Faceless Men don't have names. They say their name is no one.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, it basically Arya, because they're faceless. They have no name, no face, because you never know who their true visage is. And there's a scene, the character, the Waif, is played by another character from Andor. It's played by Vel, Mon Mothma's cousin from the Aldani arc. That's the Waif.
Yeah.
And she fucks Arya up in season 6. But it's okay, because Arya my goat comes out on top, so it's fine. But yeah, the Faceless Man stuff I think is it's either season, I think it's season 6, because at the end of season 6 she's like, a girl is Arya Stark and I am going home, and she goes back to Westeros, and it's super super great, and then she kills all the Freys and it's awesome. But regardless, the Faceless Men are super cool. I would like a standalone book about the Faceless Men, please, George.
Sounds really cool. I'd read it.
Anyway,
it would be kind of
what did you-
confusing though if they said their names are no one or nobody.
No one. Yeah.
Yeah, no
well,
one.
like they have it's so interesting. The only Faceless Men that you actually meet in the show that are named, you meet Arya, of course, you meet the Waif, and then you meet someone known as Jaqen Hagar is his name. And it's interesting that he has a name, but why?
Book about him?
I would love a book about Jaqen. Jaqen survives. He
Oh.
never you meet him in a very early season. You meet him, I think, in season 2, and Arya frees him. He's like in prison, and she frees him and saves his life, and he owes her 3 tallies, which we talked about in another episode. And she gives him 3 names, and he kills 3 people for her. And he basically tells her, if you ever have need of the Faceless Men, you can take this coin. And he gives her a coin, and he says, if you take it to any ship from Bravos and say Valar Morghulis, they will take you to the Faceless Men. And the response is Valar Dohaeris, which means all men must die, all men must serve.
How the hell do you remember all of this?
Because Arya's I have a fucking Arya tattoo, Megan.
I know, but just your knowledge in general and your memory of show shit, it's crazy.
I have Needle tattooed on me, dude. That's how I remember all this shit. Also, I'm hot, sorry. Well, also, Valar Morghulis is like the thing from early seasons of Thrones, because Arya goes to a ship and she's talking to a guy. She's like, please, I just need passage to Bravos. And the guy's like, piss off, boy, because she's dressed as a boy because they think she's a boy. And she says, Valar Morghulis. And he says, Valar Dohaeris, and lets her on the ship, and they take her to across the sea, and she meets the Faceless Men and starts working for the Faceless Men. It's fucking awesome.
Allie, how long has it been since you rewatched that season?
That season? Is it worse if the number is higher or lower?
Higher.
I'm gonna be so honest. I've seen Game of Thrones the whole way through once. And
and that's exactly my point of like, how the fuck do you remember this shit?
I have a very good memory. My memory is really, really good.
You do, but like, especially about like, because I used to have an amazing memory and remember like what I wore on like a 3rd grade field trip. But if you ask me what on the show what I watched like years ago, I'd be like, I don't fucking remember. Like, Granted, though, I will say, I'm gonna expose myself here. I saw that the Barbie movies are now on Prime. And I was cleaning, and I watched 12 Dancing Princesses.
Yes! I love that one.
I was like, and that's Twyla, and that's Courtney.
Yeah, see, I've seen those, but like only once. Like, so I will say, I started watching Game of Thrones during season 5, I think season 5 was airing, and obviously I started with season 1. So I binged the first 5 seasons, and then the first season that I watched live was season 6 when Arya became a Faceless Man. So that was the first season that I watched live, and then season 7, and then season 8, obviously I watched live as well. Yeah, like I got really into Thrones, and then had like 3 solid years where I was watching the seasons live every year. But yeah, season 6, I believe it is season 6 when Arya goes to Bravos and becomes a Faceless Man. Let's see. Is it going to be really embarrassing if I go to Thrones and it is?
Your memory of like these type of shows is equivalent to my memory with fucking Barbie. I wish mine was as cool as yours.
Yep, because there she is. Blind as fuck.
Is that Natalie Dormer?
Yeah, that's Marjorie.
I love her.
Yeah, your D&D character is based off of her. Yeah, these are 2 of the highest rated episodes of the entire show. This episode, Battle of the Bastards, is fucking incredible.
You mentioned that in this episode. You said Battle of the Bastards. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Now I know.
Oh, look at them coming through the mist, surrounded them. That was sick. That was Battle of the Bastards type shit. Am I embarrassed? A little bit, but you guys will have to forgive me.
It's her autism.
It is my autism. My special interest is my TV shows. All right, well, is there anything else you want to talk about? What did you think about this episode?
I liked it. It wasn't my favorite though, but I
No,
liked it.
same.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I feel like this season has slowed down a lot. I feel like we had a couple bangers pretty early, and now it's been kind of like,
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. Like a lot of this stuff I called, like Alice and Eamon, it was right there. It was right there.
I am hoping that it picks pace back up for the finale, but also I have been wrong about how I thought this season was going to end, which means that season 4 is going to be absolutely fucking insane.
I'm ready for that. You know what? Just because Kristen Cole died in this episode, it is higher on the tier list for me.
It automatically gets like a 10-point bump because Kristen died.
It went from a C to a B.
I'll take it. You know, we should do a tier list at some point.
We should. That would be fun.
That would be really fun. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. As always, Meg and I will be back next week with the next episode of House of the Dragon. We do enjoy the show. It's got so much drama and so much juice and so many characters whose names start with A, and it very much confuses my friend.
A's and D's. Can we please find other letters in the alphabet?
Aegon,
Allison,
Damon, Allison, Alicane. It is crazy over here.
My dyslexia can't take it.
Anyway, Meg and I will be back next week. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.